Hello everyone. In this lesson, we're going to add some data to our table using the graphical user interface. We will have sessions on using the SQL statements for insertion, update, deletion, and of course, selection of data. We'll take a look at those too, but here I'm just going to use some graphical stuff. You will also see that as part of this, that it's a bit cumbersome to have to add data like this, or even if you use a script like an insert statement, update statement, it's still a little bit clumsy. That's not what we're used to. We're used to having boxes, drop down lists, things like that to add our data. And we'll, of course, take a look at that in a future lesson when we will use Microsoft Access as a front end. Well, let's just get started by adding some data. I am going to go ahead and close this, and I'm going to refresh my tables right here so I see all of my tables. There is a student course and student course that we created. I'm going to right click student and choose edit top 200 rows. Currently I have two students. I'm going to add a third one, Porky, Pig, and Porky lives at 201, let's say Mud Street, and he lives in Los Angeles, California, 90210 and 301-555-1414. Porky was born in 1952 on October 31st, let's say. And Social Security is 111225555. Okay, I have three students, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and add some courses. So edit top 200 courses. Let's go ahead and put in a course ID of, let's say, Psychology 101. Course name is Psychology 101. Actually, let's make it Intro to Psychology. Okay. And I'm going to just press the tab key without putting any number. And here, notice that it automatically switched to the number 3, which is the default value that we put in there. So I'm going to have math courses, math, let's say 40 or 301. And let's go ahead and put in calculus 1. And I'll make this one before credits. I'm going to have chem, let's say 201, and I'm going to call this organic chemistry 1, and 4 credits. And let's go ahead and put in a music 101, introduction to piano, and we'll make this one be 3 credits. Okay, so we're making good progress. Now what I'd like to do is to bring up the student course table. I'm going to right click this and choose edit top 200 rows. Opens up a new tab for me. I'm going to say that student ID 1001, which I happen to know is Bugs Bunny, has taken psych. And already I can't remember what it was. Okay, it's PSY. All right, so you can see the problem of trying to add data this way. So Psych 101 and no grade right now for him. So 1001, Bugs Bunny has also taken math 301, and let's say that he got a B in that class. 1002, which is Daffy, has taken math 301 also. And let's say that he received a C in that class. 1002 has also taken chem. And I don't remember what it was. Is it 301, I think? Yes, 201. Chem 201, and he received a C in that class too. let's say 1001 has taken music 101, received an A, and 1003 has taken, let's say, music 101 and got an A in there too. Now let's actually try putting in something that is, inappropriate in this case. First of all, I'll go into 1001 and let's say that Bugs Bunny has taken chemistry 201. First of all, notice that if I try to put in something that is already taken, like math 301, and give him another grade, for instance, let's in A, that I get an error message because the primary key being the combination here is being duplicated, so it won't let me. So I'm going to go over here and put in Chem 201, and I'm going to put in a grade that doesn't exist. So let's say I give him a grade of E. And you notice that our check constraint is now kicking in and saying that you cannot put that grade. That's not a valid value. So let's say that Bugsy got an A in that one too. So here we can see that we're basically tying these two tables together. For one class, in this case, Bugs Bunny Psychology 101, let's say he's still taking it, so there's no grade in there yet. So this is how we can actually add values directly from SQL Server Management Studio. Clearly, this is not a very appropriate way to add values to any database. For one thing, users should not necessarily have direct access to these databases. We'll discuss permissions and roles later, but I wanted to have some data to actually play with. But we will have a front end created for this. That's it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, please share your knowledge with others, as the internet is where it is today, the web is where it is today because of people being generous with their sharing their knowledge. And if you're enjoying these videos, as always, please share them with your loved ones and friends. Thank you for being a great audience.